Born in the town of Reading, Pennsylvania, on December 18, 1989, Taylor Swift is unquestionably the most influential musician of the generation. Arguably, she is the most significant female singer ever and has had more influence on the music of her age than any other artist since the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and Bobby Dylan helped country earlier. Her success is largely down to the absolute support of her family and notably of her parents, who were the world's first Swifties from a very early age. They recognized that their daughter had exceptional talents. It happened that Taylor's mother worked in marketing and her dad was a financial manager. They recognized an opportunity when they saw one and know how to develop it. As a small child, Taylor was encouraged to follow her artistic interests. She loved storytelling and singing and was particularly fond of Shania Twain, a Canadian singer who helped put pop into American country music. By the age of 7, she was already writing her first song and performing in public. Confidence that their daughter really did have talent. Her parents moved the family home from Pennsylvania to Henderson near Nashville, Tennessee, and capital of country music. For 2 years, Taylor went to Henderson High School, but after that, she was homeschooled as it was becoming harder and harder to reconcile the demands of regular high school education with her musical commitment. Taylor Taylor's career took off when she signed with a new independent record company, Big Mayhem Record, and at the age of 15 in 206 and released her eponymous debut album, demonstrating her talent as a singer, songwriter, and quickly gained popularity in the country music scene. The single "Team MC Grow" about a popular country music singer, which Taylor and had written when she was 15, received great critical acclaim. 2 years later, Taylor's second album, "Fearless", catapulted her into stardom with the "Like Love Story" and "You Belong With Me." Swift received multiple awards, including for Germany's. By the time Speak Now, their third album came out in 210. Taylor Swift had firmly established herself as a major artist in the both country and pop music. The album entirely penned by her include hits like "Back to December" and "Mean." In the true country style, many of Taylor's songs told a story and were personal, endearing her to her growing number of fans. But while country music was largely as American genre popular in the US but not so popular elsewhere, Taylor was encountering fans over the world. and accounting the way about the Bob Dylan with his album like a Rolling Stone transition from to folk to rock. Tyler 214 album and 1989 marked her transition from country music to the mainstream of world pop music. The album lead singles Shake It Off, Pressure on No One, Wait and market to start of a new stage in her career. As her career flourished, Sweet also discovered and downside to being a celebrity and 216 public controversies, including her hate profile deals with other celebrity forced her reflect on the darker set of celebrity culture. Swift used these revelations as a fuel for the next album, Reputation, a more introspective release yet in 219 album, the return to the romantic themes of country music while in reflecting on important issues such as women's rights, other social causes, and the COVID-19 pandemic in 220 prompted many artists to revolve their music, and Swift was one expectation. She released two suppressed albums, Folklore and Evermore, writing to a clamor folk sound that contrasted help sharply with her previous work. This album received widespread critical acclaim all over the world, even though they market an adapter from the mainstream pop sound. In addition to her musical achievement, Taylor Swift has also made handles by the compaging for a fire music industry. Her highly public dips with record labels about the ownership of her music catalog let her record their earlier album including Fire. Though the career Taylor Swift has won more major awards than any other contemporary musician, yet about media hype. True legacy lies in her ability to connect with millions of fans through her music. Swift become a voice generation award generation of fans for children and teen just a Taylor Swift sites. 12-year-old Marion and many auntie case the suite to the flew over to London from Canada just to go to her later gig Wembley Stadium. They came all the way for the concert. Inequality between men and women result in proper help for children and greater poverty for the family. Three According to new study, the agency universe found the places where women are for include from family decision, children are more likely to suffer from 5. Malnutrition. There would be 13 million 6 fewer malnourished children to South Asia if a woman had an equal say in the family universe site. Unit 7 surveyed family decision making in 30 countries, 8 around the world. Their state of thinking is that equality between men and women is vital to 9. Recovering poverty and improving health, especially that of the children. In the developing countries, the consultation are contained in the agency to support this report. 10. Point to a greater 7. Lack of opportunities for girls and women in education and work, which contributes to dispowerment and poverty. Where men control the household, less money is spent of health care and food for the family, which 12 result in proper health for the children in increase in 13. Employment in a calm emerging opportunities for women will increase there. 14. Household power, the report site. For example, the agency found that power of report site. For example, kok ngulang lagi? Maaf. Agency found that 15, however, has the greater household income and 8 decided whether the house resources will be used for family needs.